Addis. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, there's a lot going on in the news around royalty. Of course, there's a lot. But today I'm going to be focusing on this Prince Andrew saga, and also the fact that Beatrice was seen very distraught. And Harry and Meghan have put out some statement around AI intelligence, super intelligence, and the nonsense that they're speaking about. I mean, really, who do they think they are? Yeah, we're going to be talking about that and just showing you the train wreck that they are. Because the train wreck of this couple just does not seem to want to go away. But the day is coming for this couple where they wish they would have just went away. Okay? Let's get into it. So Princess Beatrice, she was caught looking very stressed as she went to go visit with her father, Prince Andrew, after this latest scandal. Yes. She was pictured driving with her dad, Prince Andrew, at his home in Windsor. Her visit comes just days after Buckingham Palace released a statement that revealed Andrew would relinquish his remaining royal titles and honors with immediate effect. We all know that the issue has been the returning of this story with Andrew, his relationship with Epstein, and the never-ending saga around the choices of Prince Andrew. He has made some horrible choices. He has done some horrible things. And now it's time to pay the price for the things that you have done. That is what has happened. And he should give the example to what Harry and Meghan should do. And that is just go away. Exile yourself and just crawl into a tunnel and say, okay, it was a good run while it lasted, and be done. Because the more you try to go out here and to gain your past sense of life luxuries, the more you try to keep going, the worse you're going to make it. That's my advice for Andrew. And Fergie, for that matter, yeah, she's done some horrible things. After Epstein had gotten out of prison, that she went and took her girls, Beatrice and Eugenie, to go visit with Epstein. Now, Sarah has since said that she has no recollection of going to do that. But nonetheless, that is what has been reported. And looking at what Sarah has done, I wouldn't put it past her to have done something like that, because we know she lied about not having contact with Epstein anymore, and then these emails were released that showed otherwise, and then she tried to say, well, I wrote the emails because I was scared, I was threatened by Epstein. Whatever. Woman, your choices began years ago when you got your toes sucked, okay, by a Texas billionaire in America. Like, you've made some really poor choices, Sarah. You would think you would try to make better choices after that scandal. And then we all know that she got busted trying to make money, cash for access. Like, this woman, I do not understand how she's able to show her face, really. It's unbelievable. But that's the situation that we're in now. The Andrew is relegated now to just Prince Andrew on the royal website. He's no longer Duke of York, but he's now Prince Andrew. Like, make a difference. Make some really hard choices. Say something, do something that is consequential to the behavior and actions. The king obviously is going through some health issues right now, and I think, why deal with the stress to make the hard choices that clearly he doesn't want to make? I think William is ready and prepared to make these difficult choices, and he should be the one making them, because I'm sorry, these choices that we are seeing now are just side eye. Like, I can't believe these are the consequences. Harry and Meghan have now joined this call on the development of AI and this super intelligence. Like they want to put their 2 cents into this. So what they have done, they have joined these prominent computer scientists, economists, artists, evangelical Christian leaders, and American conservative commentators Steve Bannon and Glenn Beck for a call for a ban on AI superintelligence that threatens humanity. And here is the thing. What about the threats you've created to your own family? You should have nothing to do with the concerns of humanity when you can't even show humanity. You know, we remember when they tried to put themselves in the middle of COVID. They tried to make themselves the go-to for what to do during COVID on their website. We saw them when Black Lives Matter was, there were protests in the street, and they tried to be this place for, answers around Black Lives Matter and going to visit certain charities that were clearly aligned with Black Lives Matter and trying to make themselves relevant around important social issues. And that is so lame. Clearly, they are just trying to find the most important thing. That's almost like trying to hang out with the popular kids. That's like trying to get status by being seen with the really popular people that everyone's talking about. They have no real concern about things that are happening to other people, strangers, people they don't know, humankind. Because we have seen how they can't even show decency to their own families, to show basic humanity to their loved ones. So why would they think aligning now with this AI superintelligence is going to make them look like they're really trying to fight for the important causes with all these people that have extensive resumes, that have done a lot of work around things that are more aligned with AI and superintelligence. And Harry and Meghan are just trying to get PR and publicity to help them make money. They're not trying to do anything that is aligned with their skill set. Meghan doesn't have a skill set. She's flopped at everything. She hasn't even been able to launch a basic jam business, let alone coming to be a voice of reason around AI and superintelligence. It's a bunch of wackery. This couple has lost their ever-loving mind. Go somewhere, do an Andrew what he should do, and go put yourself under a rock and exile yourself. Because the more you stay out here in the real world, the more foolish you look. You look absolutely foolish. Trying to find relevance with social issues that other people that are more aligned to deal with these things should be dealing with. Who do you think you are? The audacity. And this is how dangerous this couple is. Because regardless of whether or not they should be doing this or not, you would think you would have enough reason in your own wacky head brain to understand this is not my lane, or this is not where my passion and skill set is, or I've already done these other things that were out of my lane. Maybe I should not hop on this bandwagon. Like, where is your common sense? Don't understand what they think they're doing. So this letter calls for a ban unless some certain conditions are met. The letter goes, this 30-word statement says, we call for prohibition on the development of superintelligence not lifted before there is broad scientific consensus that it will be done safely and controllably and strong public buy-in. The letter also notes that AI tools may bring health and prosperity, but alongside those tools, many leading AI companies have the stated goal of building superintelligence in the coming decade that can significantly outperform all humans on essentially all cognitive tasks. This has raised concerns ranging from human economic obsolescence and disempowerment, losses of freedom, civil liberties, dignity, and control, the national security risks, and even potential human extinction. And this is what Harry's old wacky, crazy weasel head butt did to add to the letter, okay? With a personal note that said, The future of AI should serve humanity, not replace it. I believe true test of progress will be not how fast we move, but how wisely we steer. There is no second chance. Look, yeah. And you know what? Your butt don't know how to steer your own life, and even making a choice of a wife that won't ruin you and your family's reputation. You don't know how to make your own basic choices, let alone trying to say that what the future of AI is to humanity and what that is going to look like. Like, shut up. Shut up, Harry. Go get your own life in order. You have zero business putting your 2 cents into anything around AI. How he says, it will not be how fast we move, but how wisely we steer. Learn how to steer wisely yourself before you start trying to say anything around these important social issues. I certainly don't want to have their names attached to something this important, anything for that matter, because they don't know how to even make themselves operate with basic social constructs and decency and just doing simple things, doing the right thing without having their own contradictions within their own lives to the other things that they have spoken about. It becomes a joke. It becomes laughable. It becomes so disingenuous that it makes even the social issue that is being addressed look farcical. Because like these wackadoos are attached to it. It's like, go somewhere. You know, someone should say, no, you're not allowed to put out a press release. No, how about the royal family show these two to stop overstepping their boundaries in America? Meghan don't even want to come back to the United Kingdom. So what in the world does she have having a title from the United Kingdom and still using it? What? It's almost like I have people fallen and lost their ever-loving minds. Royal family, King Charles, sorry, but you need to rein in this nonsense of Harry and Meghan. Rein it in, okay? Use the power of your reigning and rein it in. Because this is some nonsense with Harry and Meghan and what they're trying to say now. Don't nobody care what you have to say. Don't nobody care that you think this, and this. Look, go do you, boo. Go do your own life. And the way you put it in complete chaos. It's a disaster. Go make that right, okay? Before you start trying to put your 2 cents in our lives and what we should be doing with these different social issues of today. I'm just done with these people. They get on my nerves, okay? Let's see what else comes out, because the train wreck is still there. It hasn't been cleaned up yet, okay? I'll see y'all in my next video, okay? Toodles. Come on, Otis, let's go.